Chapter 3, Dynastic Vietnam. Welcome to Chapter 3 of Vietnam, A Journey Through History and Culture by ChatGPT and Video Geek Sparrow. In this chapter, we will delve into the vibrant era of Dynastic Vietnam, a period marked by the rise and fall of powerful kingdoms and the emergence of illustrious dynasties. Dynastic Vietnam refers to the period when Vietnam was ruled by successive dynasties, each leaving its indelible mark on the country's history and cultural landscape. This era witnessed significant political, social, and cultural transformations, shaping the destiny of Vietnam for centuries to come. Our journey begins with the Dinh dynasty, which rose to power in the 10th century CE. Led by Dinh Tien Hong, this dynasty marked the reunification of the country after a period of political fragmentation. Under the Dinh rulers, efforts were made to centralize political power and establish a stable governance system. Following the Dinh dynasty, the Le dynasty came to prominence in the 15th century CE. This dynasty ushered in a period of cultural renaissance, during which Vietnamese literature, arts, and education flourished. The Le dynasty witnessed the golden age of Vietnamese Confucianism and saw the compilation of important literary works. However, the Le dynasty faced numerous challenges, including internal strife and external invasions. One of the most notable conflicts during this time was the Ming-Ho War, where the Ming dynasty of China attempted to assert control over Vietnam. The Vietnamese hero Le Loi emerged as a pivotal figure, leading a successful resistance movement against the Ming forces and founding the Le dynasty's restored Le dynasty. This period is known as the later Le dynasty, and it witnessed a period of stability and growth for Vietnam. In the 18th century CE, the powerful Nguyen dynasty ascended to the throne, ruling over Vietnam for several generations. The Nguyen dynasty faced complex challenges, including threats from neighboring kingdoms and the encroachment of European colonial powers. However, the Nguyen rulers successfully navigated these challenges, maintaining Vietnam's sovereignty and implementing significant administrative and social reforms. It was during the Nguyen dynasty that Western influence began to permeate Vietnam. Missionaries arrived, introducing Christianity, and European traders sought economic opportunities in Vietnamese ports. This period witnessed a convergence of cultures, as Vietnamese traditions blended with Western influences, resulting in a unique cultural synthesis. As the 19th century unfolded, Vietnam faced increasing pressure from European powers, particularly France. The French launched a series of military campaigns and eventually established control over Vietnam, marking the beginning of the French Indochina period. While the Nguyen dynasty continued to reign as puppet rulers, the country's fate was largely determined by colonial powers. The era of dynastic Vietnam came to an end in the early 20th century, as revolutionary movements emerged, fueled by a desire for independence and self-determination. These movements paved the way for a new chapter in Vietnam's history, characterized by struggles for liberation and the birth of a modern nation. As we conclude this chapter, the legacy of dynastic Vietnam lingers in the collective memory of the Vietnamese people. The accomplishments, challenges, and cultural achievements of each dynasty have contributed to the diverse tapestry of Vietnam's history and identity. Join us in Chapter 4, French Indochina, as we navigate the complex interplay between colonial powers and the aspirations of a nation yearning for freedom. Thank you for listening to Vietnam, A Journey Through History and Culture by ChatGPT and Video Geek Sparrow. Stay tuned for the next captivating chapter in our exploration of Vietnam's fascinating past and vibrant culture.